What's up, family? It's your man, Mark Black. Let's talk about the future Trump presidency. Even if it is not Donald Trump who is elected in the fall, and whether you think it's likely or not that he will be, there will come a time before the feared American demographic shift that a president like him will be. We need to examine just what will likely occur when this person is elevated to office. To truly understand, we need to go backwards a bit. Let's examine the rise of Adolf Hitler to power in Germany. Like the USA right now, Germany's back was nearly broken from having to pay war reparations and because of hyperinflation after World War I. America is in debt up to our eyeballs, and the country's infrastructure is dilapidated and deteriorating from years of tax cuts and war fighting. Adolf Hitler was a relative nobody and a former corporal in the German army. During the rise of the Weimar Republic, he joined the German Workers' Party, or Deutsche Arbeiterpartei, and rose up through its ranks by speechifying and appeals to emotion. It was he who changed the party's name to the National Socialist German Workers' Party, or Nationalsozialistische Deutsche Arbeiterpartei. I'll refer to them as the Nazi Party moving forward. The Nazis were somewhat popular in areas of Germany, and in 1923 Hitler, using the Sturmabteilung, the SA, attempted a takeover of Munich and failed stupendously. Hitler was jailed where he wrote Mein Kampf, My Struggle, and plotted to take over Germany through legal means. Now, I'm not saying that there is a one-to-one correlation between Trump and Hitler. However, as far as the rise to power goes, it's almost like two road maps pointing to the same location. Like Hitler, Trump is taking advantage of the pale people's feelings of losing their historical privileges and prerogatives, especially against racial minorities, the fear of outsiders like undocumented immigrants and Muslims, and a desire to roll back the clock to foment a revolution of sorts. This is what makes him a problem. However, what will make him dangerous is what happens after he gains power. Once Hitler gained power in Germany, he received the backing of German financiers and business people. Make no mistake, family, Hitler, with all the popularity he was able to gain for being a damn good speaker, was nothing until the people with the bread backed him. From there, he was able to consolidate power, boost the German economy by putting it on a war footing, and gain massive support from the overwhelming majority of Germans. When he took power, he made Germany great again. See any parallels? Again, you have Trump, who while being a blank slate isn't unintelligent himself and willing to prostitute himself to gain more and more power. You have the vast majority of the nation's wealth concentrated into the hands of the very few who will ultimately back him. And most important, you have the poor and middle-class pale folk who are perfectly willing to be his buffer class as long as he feeds them sufficient honky trinkets. These trinkets include speeches describing how great they are, more jobs from a bustling offense industry, and the ability to abuse, torture, and kill us at will. Combine this with a jingoistic media who will act as the mouthpiece of the new American Reich, preachers with guns who espouse murder, and a financial system that will provide the monetary engine for this country, and you'll quickly see that a Trump or Trump-like presidency isn't possible. It's inevitable. I'm not doing this video to take away your hope, however. I'm doing it to wake you up. We will have to unify one way or another. We have to stop attempting to reform this system and build alternatives, either here or elsewhere. When the American Reich rises, you will either stand up united and live, or die on your knees. There is no alternative. They will not be asking for your permission, and your vote won't matter. History always repeats itself, especially when it's written by bloody-minded, pale-skinned savages who love nothing more than killing, and especially when it doesn't cost them much. Let's make sure that it does, family. Until next time, love, peace, prosperity, and power to my people.